Well, thank you very much, Chris, and welcome back to Not a Field in Douglas, Wyoming. An extended break in baseball today in Douglas. A lot of rain. We got the rain delay, I think, at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and the field was underwater for most of it. And thanks to the field crew here in Douglas, they did a great job, worked all day to prepare the field to play again. So we'll resume the game that we started a little after 1 o'clock this afternoon. Again, a loser bracket side. Loser side of the bracket here. I got to find my bracket. Torrington and Buffalo, the first two to play on the loser's side, and Gillette will play tomorrow against the loser of Wheatland and Casper. Should Torrington win this, they would play the loser of Douglas and Sheridan. And, of course, the loser of this game out and will not make a trip to Sheridan next week for state. Tied at 6 here. Again, Torrington led after the first inning, 3-0. And then Buffalo puts up 6 in the top of the second. And then Torrington would score 2 in the second and 1 here in the bottom of the third as we resume this. So tied at 6 on the CNA scoreboard. Kramer is up to bat for the Tigers. And I believe we've got runners on the corners. Hackbarth at third and Nolan Long on first. And again, we talked about this earlier, but a unique situation this year with the bracket. 7 teams in this conference. And Sheridan, the host team next week, in for state. So they get the automatic bid. So say Torrington wins this one against Buffalo. Would play Sheridan, we would assume, as they would take on the 1 seed Douglas tomorrow. And it doesn't matter if Sheridan wins that matchup or not. They're going to state, so then Torrington would have to win 2 more. But we've got Buffalo in front of us right now. And the relief pitcher is Marshall Peters, came in for the starter Bryce Camino for Buffalo. He'll throw to Kramer here. Again, Hackbarth at third, Long at first. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Hackbarth had that RBI double here in the third inning that scored Shields. So Kramer will dig in. And the first pitch on the way, waved at for strike 1. Haven't seen a number yet at shortstop, but I believe Peters and Camino just switched places there. 0-1 the count. And here's the second pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Peters working out of the stretch. Checks Long at first. Kicks now. Here's the 1-1. Swung on a big fly ball into right field. That's going to get down. That'll score Hackbarth. Heading to third is Long. Kramer will stay at first. There's an RBI single for Kramer to resume this contest. And the Tigers take the lead 7-6 on the CNA scoreboard. Brings up Austin Short. Starting pitcher for the Tigers. Singled in his last at-bat. Runners on the corners, no outs. First pitch swung on, fouled away. Long at third, Kramer at first. Peters comes set, now steps off, no throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. That one just misses outside. So an even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Little League's on schedule just across the way near the football field. I think Torrington 12s and the 10s taking on the 12s. I know play Laramie in a semifinal matchup tonight. Started that one at 7. Pickoff attempt over to Kramer, not successful. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a ground ball towards third. He's going to score one. Short's out, but an RBI for Austin Short as Long scores. And heading to third, that was Kramer trying to get to third. They threw him out. All year, these Tiger base runners have been aggressive. I like the thought. So after the ground out and throwing Kramer out, 2 outs here. That brings up Desmond. Nobody on. Here's the first pitch. That'll miss upstairs. Desmond 2 for 2 today. Here's the 1-0 high and in as Hayden ducks out of the way of it. Tigers lead 8-6 on the CNA scoreboard. Here's the 2-0 waved at. Got him off balance. Count goes to 2-1. Peters working out of the windup now. 2-1 on the way, swung on right back up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Good hustle by Camino at short for Buffalo, but couldn't come up with it. So Desmond on board. Brings up Ben Fermanak. 1 for 1 today, had an RBI double in the first. Sack fly in the second, also scored a run. So Desmond on first with 2 outs as Fermanak digs in. First pitch on the way, that's in there for strike 1. Griman on deck and Hibben in the hole. Peters checks Desmond. He's running. Swung on. Right back up the middle. Diving for it's Camino, but that's through for a base hit. Desmond heading to third. He's safe on the slide. And Fermanak with another single. Puts runners on the corners and brings up Landry Griman. Fans laughing a bit. Desmond a bit short on that slide. I think a lot of moisture on the infield dirt there. Griman 0 for 1 today. Walked and grounded out in the second, had an RBI. Pitch was on the way, but Greiman called the timeout before. Fermanack was moving, so he'll head back to first. As Greiman gets his signs from Coach Fermanack. Peters with the first pitch to Greiman upstairs for ball one. Peters with the 1-0. No throw down to get Fermanack. He's in there safe at second. So a good count for 2 runners in scoring position for Greiman. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's Peters with the 2-0. That one will miss up. Little inside 2. 3-0 the count to Landry. Hibben in the on-deck circle. And the 3-0 on the way. That'll miss. Gets by the catcher. So in to score is Desmond. Fermanack heads to third on the play. And all of a sudden the Tigers with a 3-run lead already. Brings up Mac Hibben, the 9th hitter in this inning. And runners on the corners again for the Tigers. Hibben, the lefty, in there. And the first pitch is in the dirt, ball one. Peters comes set, the 1-0 on the way. Throw back to third, Fermanack back in there safe as Greiman stole second on the play. So Ben at third, Landry at second. Hibben with the 2-0 count. Peters with the 2-0. That one just misses outside. So Mac way ahead here, 3-0. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out in the second, walked in the first. That pitch in there for strike one. (3-1) on the way, swung on. A blooper right into the glove of the third baseman, Jowers. So Tigers will strand a couple here in the third, but they score 4 and regain the lead. 9-6 on the CNA scoreboard. After 3 complete, we'll be back with the 4th right after this.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Maggie Myers, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 532-3431 to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at JG Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. JG Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Welcome back to Douglas. The leadoff hitter, Bryce Camino, will lead off the fourth inning for Buffalo. Torrington leads 9-6 after 3 complete on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Long into pitch for Short and throws a ground ball right away. Short comes up with it at second and makes the play for the out. Brings up Gonzalez. Center fielder for the Bulls. Left-handed hitter. One for 2 today. Pops this one up in foul territory. Giving chase is Greiman. And the left fielder, Kramer, couldn't come up with it. So no balls, 1 strike after the long foul ball. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Long out of the windup, 0-1 in there for strike 2. Good off speed there from Nolan. Oh-2 on the way. Curveball swung on, got him. So a nice start for Long on the bump for Torrington. We'll bring up Marshall Peters, the pitcher now for Buffalo. 1 for 2 in this game. Singled in the second with an RBI and grounded out in the first. Break in play real quick as the umpire exchange words with the Buffalo dugout. Now Peters will dig in. Joward's on deck and Pruitt in the hole for Buffalo. Long with the windup, first pitch upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0 on the way, high and in. Lost control on that pitch. 2-0 the count. Long starts the windup, 2-0 upstairs. He's missed high quite often so far. First 3-0 count we've seen from him. Here's the 3-0. That one will miss 2. So Peters on board with the 2-out walk. Brings up Hayden Jowers, the third baseman for Buffalo. Jowers 2 for 2 this afternoon. Couple singles and an RBI. Long checks the runner. First pitch swung on, a ground ball right to Greiman. The throw to first on time for out number 3. And the Buffalo Bulls strand one, score none here in the top of the 4th. 9-6 Torrington, Clark and Associates scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington is ready to help you create the outdoor space of your dreams. With an experienced crew and an eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
We have hot days with cool prices at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our Food Club brand, Food Club Cottage Cheese, small or large curd, 24 ounces, $2.48. Food Club 14-ounce squeeze bottle sour cream at $2.69. And Food Club frozen waffles, 10 count, 2 for $4. Use your co-op cash card and earn points you can turn into cash off your purchase. See our weekly ad either online or in our stores. At Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Welcome back to Nida Field. Ryan Caith, glad to have you along on Cinch Country for Tiger Baseball. As Peters completes his warm-up pitches, it'll be Shields at the plate for Torrington. Again, the Tigers with a 9-6 lead as we start the bottom of the 4th. Hackbarth on deck and Long in the hole. Here's the first pitch to Shields in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 just misses outside. Shields 1 for 2 in this contest. Singled and scored in his last appearance. This pitch swung on, a dribbler towards third. Jowers picks it up. The throw not in time. No, it is. Thought I saw his foot drag, but he kept it on there. So Shields back to the dugout after the 5-3. That brings up Hackbarth. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch on the way. Did it hit him? Jumped out of the way of it. Thought it might have caught him. He'd rather swing anyways. The 1-0 will miss upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes to Ryder. That pitch low. So Hackbarth way ahead here, 3-0. On board via the walk as that one misses. 4 straight balls from Peters. That'll bring up Nolan Long. Oh for 1 today, walked back in the 3rd. Flew out in the 1st. Peters checks the runner now, throws one in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, Pruitt. One ball, no strikes. Peters comes set. Delivers the 1-0 pitch. Gets the inside corner for strike one. Kramer on deck and short in the hole. As Peters steps off, no throw over to Hackbarth at first. Here's Peters with the 1-1. Must have missed inside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Long. Peters steps off again. And again, no throw over to first. Now he comes to the plate. That pitch will miss downstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike to Nolan. Hackbarth fakes the steal. Long pops this one up. Giving chase was the first baseman in foul territory. And Spangler couldn't come up with it. So new life here for Long with a full count. Peters comes set, the 3-2 on the way, and struck out is Long. Hackbarth steals, and he's in there safe at second. But Long will head back to the dugout with a strikeout that'll bring up Drew Kramer. The first Tigers strikeout of the day. Kramer, the lefty, digs in. Hackbarth at second with 2 outs. The first pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Good job right here.
Peters with the 1-0 pitch, high and out. Back pick on the way to second base, and he's back there safe. Hackbarth cutting it close there with his big secondary. Two 2-0 the count. And the Buffalo coach going out to speak with the base umpire. Just got a score from the Torrington 12-year-old All-Stars, down in the 4th to Laramie 5-1. Little League District Tournament taking place just east of us here, right next to the football field here in Douglas. Both the 12s and the 10s in semifinal matchups tonight. So now we're ready to play ball again. 2-0 the count to Kramer. Here's the pitch from Peters. That one upstairs for ball 3. Peters with the 3-0. That one's low and away, so on board with the walk is Kramer. Hackbarth still at second. That'll bring up Austin Short. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
Please turn your headlights off. Headlights
Austin
off.
Short is 1 for 2. Singled in the second. Had that RBI last inning.
Please turn your headlights off.
As the announcer here at Night Field trying to get a car in the outfield to get their lights off real quick. Right in the batter's eye in the outfield.
Try the off button.
So Short the 9th hitter, and then we're back to the leadoff hitter, Aiden Desmond. Try to get a Little League score from the 10-year-olds for you. Again, the 12s trail Laramie right now. 5-1 in that semifinal district matchup.
Baseball game. Thank you.
Short will dig in here. Trying to make something happen here with a couple outs. First pitch will miss outside for ball 1. Peters kicks. That'll miss upstairs. 2-0 the count. Peters out of the stretch. That one will miss low and away. Peters all over the place here in the 4th inning. Short way ahead 3-0. Desmond on deck for the Tigers. And the 3-0 to Short on the way. That'll miss. Base is loaded for Aiden Desmond. Back-to-back walks from the pitcher, Peters.
Batting number 20, Aiden Desmond.
And Desmond up to bat, who is 3 for 3, 3 singles, and has scored 3 times for the Tigers. Peters still working out of the stretch with the bases loaded. Comes set. First pitch to Desmond is in there for strike 1. Got the outside corner.
Nice pull, find some grass.
Again, Hackbarth at third. Kramer at second and Short at first. That pitch outside for ball 1. One pitch swung on, a high fly ball into left field, and there to make the play is David Newman, the left fielder for Buffalo, and Torrington strands 3, scores none here in the 4th. But they lead at 9-6 on the CNA scoreboard. We'll be back with the top of the 5th right after this.
Tired of feeling stuck? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward. We have checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Now is the time to grab every opportunity and enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. Start today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448. Welcome back to Night of Field in Douglas, Wyoming. It will be Turner Pruitt leading it out for the Bulls here, top of the fifth. Again, Tigers lead 9-6 on the CNA scoreboard, Long on the mound. He'll work out of the windup. The righty comes with the 0-0. That's in there for strike one. Pruitt 0 for 2 today. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. Grounded out his last appearance. The 0-1 is in there for strike two. Nice job by Long. Living on that outside corner. The 0-2 on the way. That just misses. Good pitch, though. One ball, two strikes to Pruitt. This one swung on, lifted. Fly ball towards second base, short under it, and he's got it for out number one here in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up Newman, the left fielder. First pitch in there for strike one. Same spot Long's been hitting. This one swung on, foul to the backstop. No balls, two strikes to Newman. He is 0 for 1 today at the plate, grounded out and walked. The 0-2 waved at, and Desmond will tag him out. So Long with another strikeout. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the fifth inning. And to the plate for Buffalo is Abel Teton. Long with the first pitch upstairs for ball one. An update from the 10-year-old All-Stars. They're ahead against Douglas in the semifinal, the district semifinal, 5-2. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the 1-0 from Long, swung on. A high fly ball towards the pitcher's mound. Long under it, and he's got it for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Bulls offense in the top of the fifth. Tigers lead 9-6 on the CNA scoreboard. Back with the home half of the fifth right after this.
An eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
We have hot days with cool prices at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our Food Club brand, Food Club Cottage Cheese, small or large curd, 24 ounces, $2.48. Food Club 14-ounce squeeze bottle sour cream at $2.69. And Food Club frozen waffles 10 count, 2 for $4. Use your co-op cash card and earn points you can turn into cash off your purchase. See our weekly ad either online or in our stores at Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Tired of feeling stuck? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward. We have checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Now is the time to grab every opportunity and enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. Start today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
So Ben Fermanack will lead it off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the fifth. He is 2 for 2 today. Couple RBIs for Ben. He's way ahead here, 2-0. That'll be Fermanack, then Greiman, and Mac Hibben in the hole. 2-0 will miss high for ball 3. Peters still on the bump for the Bulls. Nobody on, nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. That one in the zone for strike one. The 3-1 on the way. This one swung on and lifted behind us, foul. So full count to Ben Fermanack. Tigers trying to extend this 3-run lead, 9-6 on the CNA scoreboard. 3-2 swung on, a base hit into right field. And Fermanack on with the leadoff single here in the fifth. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Mac Hibben. No, excuse me, Greiman and then Hibben. Landry 0 for 1 today, has walked a couple of times. Knocked a run in for Torrington. First pitch in there for strike one. The right-hander Peters now working out of the stretch. 0-1 pitch is swung on. A ground ball towards the shortstop. Camino comes up with it out at second, and the throw to first on time, 6-4-3. As Greiman hits into the double play. So that will bring up Mac Hibben. Mac 0 for 2 today, couple of flyouts and a walk. Peters out of the windup. First pitch is outside for ball one. This one in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to Mack. Shields on deck and Hackbarth in the hole for the Tigers. Here's the 2-0 from Peters inside for ball 3. This one in there. So Hibbins still ahead 3-1. Pitch from Peters on the way, fouled off. Right to the backstop. So 3-2 the count. And here's the pitch from Peters outside. Hibben on board with the walk. Brings up the center fielder, Grady Shields. Grounded out his last appearance in the 4th, singled in the 3rd. Grounded out in the 1st. He's knocked in a run for Torrington. And the first pitch is fouled back for strike 1. Peters comes set. 0-1 in there. Got the outside corner for a strike. So 2 on Shields here. Hackbarth in the on-deck circle for Torrington. Here's the 0-2 to Grady. A curveball in there. Got him looking for strike 3. And the Tigers will strand one in the top of the 5th and score, the bottom of the 5th, excuse me, and score none. Still hanging on to this 3-run lead. 9-6 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. We'll be back with the 6th inning right after this.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Hear that? Does it make you thirsty? Torrington Beverage supplies Pepsi and Gatorade products to the grocery stores, most of the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants in Goshen, Platte, and Niobrara counties. They are a local business that supports our youth in school activities, 4-H, and FFA. If you would like Pepsi products at your business or at your next function, give them a call at 307-532-5828. Hope you get your Pepsi thirst on.
So Brunkhorst will lead off for the Bulls here in the top of the 6th. First pitch from Long, a wild one. 1-0 the count to the right fielder, Chase Brunkhorst. Spangler on deck and then back to the top of the order in Camino. Again, 9-6 Torrington on the CNA scoreboard. Here's the windup and the pitch from Long. Swung on and fouled. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one just misses outside. 2-1 the count to Brunkhorst. And the 2-1 swung on. Here's a line drive up the middle. That's through for a base hit. So Brunkhorst starts the fire for Buffalo here in the 6th with the leadoff single. That brings up Caleb Spangler, the first baseman. Buffalo scored 6 in the 2nd and haven't scored since. And that was about 7 hours ago. Long checks the runner. First pitch on the way. That'll miss outside. So 1-0 to Spangler. This one swung on right to short at third. Tough play to make, came off his glove. Keeps it in the infield, though. All runners will go station to station. Advancing to second is Brunkhorst, and Spangler on board after the error. Two on, no outs here, and back to the leadoff hitter, Bryce Camino. First pitch is swung on, a fly ball down the line in right field. Making the play is Hibben, and got tripped up on the slick grass out there. So advancing from second to third is Brunkhorst. Runners on the corners with one out, and that'll bring up Dom Gonzalez, the center fielder. Gonzalez, the lefty, is 1 for 3 today. Watches strike one go by. He struck out his last appearance, singled in the second, flew out in the first. Long looks at Spangler at first, now swung on the pitch, and that's going to score one. The throw from Fermanac to first is not in time, they say. Gonzalez with the infield single and the RBI. So a 2-run lead now for Torrington. And to the plate is Marshall Peters, the pitcher now for the Bulls. Runners at first and second. Here's the throw to second base, not in time. Jowers on deck for Buffalo. Pruitt in the hole. Pitch from Long on the way. A curveball in there. For strike two, had him ducking out of the way of it. Spangler on second. Gonzalez on first base. One out here in the top of the 6th inning, and Long loses control of that pitch and hits Peters. Unfortunate after he got ahead in the count there, so that'll load the bases for Buffalo. Brings up Hayden Jowers, the third baseman. The tying run stands at second base for Buffalo. Long out of the windup. First pitch is, must have been upstairs for ball one. just missed with that pitch. The 1-0 swung on a line drive. That's fair down the third baseline. That'll score one at least. And now heading home. Nope, going back to third is Gonzalez. Nice job by Kramer in the outfield getting the ball in. But an RBI single for Hayden Jowers scores Spangler. And Buffalo within a run here. Base is still loaded, one out. Turner Pruitt, the catcher, to the plate for the Bulls. Struck out his last at-bat. 0 for 3 today. Here's Long with the first pitch. That is in there for strike one. Newman on deck for Buffalo, followed by Teton. As Long steps off the rubber. Tying run stands at third base for Buffalo. Here's the 0-1 curveball in there for strike two. Curveball's working better for Nolan as we get further along in this contest. Here's the 0-2. Fastball in there for strike three. Got him looking. Nice pitching sequence from Nolan Long. And that'll bring up David Newman, the left fielder. 3 on and 2 out here in the top of the 6th. Bulls within a run here, 9-8 Torrington. First pitch is fouled off. Newman's 0 for 2 today. Last time he was on base was in the second after a walk. Waves at that off speed, swung over the top of it for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. As Nolan Long tries to strand 3 runners here. Curveball doesn't bite on that one. Ends up outside for ball 1. One, 2 on the way. This one swung on right back to Long on the mound, and he catches the pop fly. Jammed him. Good job by Nolan Long to pitch his way out of a jam there. Bulls score 2 here in the top of the 6th. 9-8 Clark and Associates scoreboard. Torrington with the lead. And we'll be back right after this. Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran owned and operated.
It's summertime, which means camping, backyard fire pits, and of course, grilling. Don't let an empty propane cylinder ruin your summer fun. Stop by your nearest Westco with our convenient propane cylinder exchange stations located at each of our C-stores, or refill your cylinder at any one of our bulk fuel stations. Westco wishes you a fun-filled summer and is happy to serve your propane needs. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
So Ryder Hackbarth to lead it off for Torrington in the home half of the 6th. 1-0 pitch on the way from Peters. That one will miss downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes to Ryder. It'll be Hackbarth, then Long, then Kramer in the hole. 2-0 pitch. Load away for ball 3. Peters out of the windup. That pitch in there for strike 1. (3-1) the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's going to get down for a base hit for Hackbarth in left center. Nice leadoff single for Ryder. Brings up Nolan Long.
Batting number 3, Nolan Long.
Long 0 for 2 today. Flew out, struck out, and walked. Scored a run for the Tigers in the 3rd. Final score for the Torrington 11 and 12-year-olds against Laramie in that semifinal matchup. Laramie wins 5-1. Last score I saw for the 10-year-olds, they were beating Douglas 8-2. Peters checks the runner, delivers ball 1 to Long. Kramer on deck and Short in the hole. The 1-0 pitch to Nolan in the dirt, heading to second is Hackbarth. Diving in there safe as Ryder. Good read by Hackbarth there, saw the down angle on the pitch. As the catcher Pruitt had trouble with it. So Hackbarth in scoring position here. Peters comes set. Delivers this one in there. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch from Peters. Swung on towards the shortstop Camino. Getting the lead runner and dropping the tag is the third baseman Jowers. So Hackbarth in there safe. No, they called him out. Must have said that he dropped that baseball on the exchange out of his glove. Tough break for the Tigers. Props to Camino, the shortstop. Heads up play to get that lead runner. So safe at first after the fielder's choice is Nolan Long. That brings up Kramer. And first pitch swung on. Could be a bloop single in shallow center, and that gets down right over the head of the shortstop Camino in shallow center. So Long stands at second base, Kramer at first. And that'll bring up Austin Short. Austin is 1 for 2 today. Has an RBI, a single, and a walk. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. One 0 pitch on the way in the dirt. Runners will stay at their respective bases. 2-0 the count. Desmond on deck for Torrington. The 2-0 in there for strike 1. Got the inside corner. Peters delivers. That's upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike to Austin. And the Tigers with a 1-run lead here in the 6th, 9-8. That pitch outside for ball 4. So bases loaded for the Tigers, and back to the leadoff hitter, Desmond. And looks like we might see a pitching change here as Coach Teton for Buffalo heading out to the mound. And we'll get that new pitcher to you when we come back here. Bases loaded for Torrington, 1 out. And Desmond to hit when we come back. We'll be back right after this.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Maggie Myers, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 532-3431 to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at JG Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. JG Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington is ready to help you create the outdoor space of your dreams. With an experienced crew and an eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
We have hot days with cool prices at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our Food Club brand, Food Club cottage cheese, smaller large curd, 24 ounces, $2.48. Food Club 14-ounce squeeze bottle sour cream at $2.69. And Food Club frozen waffles 10 count, 2 for $4. Use your co-op cash card and earn points you can turn into cash off your purchase. See our weekly ad either online or in our stores. At Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Welcome back to Douglas. Desmond in the batter's box. Pitching change for Buffalo. Palace will do the throwing for the Bulls. Getting bases loaded long at third. Kramer at second and Short at first. Pitch from Palace on the way. That one's in there. An even count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Desmond. Desmond 3 for 4 in this contest. This pitch swung on a line drive right back to Camino at third base. Good heads-up base running there by Long. Gets back as Camino caught that line drive right near the bag there. So base is still loaded. Fermanak up with 2 outs.
Pick your hole, here we go.
Tigers with the 1-run lead. First pitch from Palace in there for strike 1 on the outside corner. Ben 3 for 3 today. That pitch in there too. Good couple of pitches there from Palace. 0-2 the count to Ben. Griman on deck and Hibben in the hole for Torrington. This pitch swung on, fouled down the right field line. First baseman Jowers not able to track it down. So Fermanak stays alive here.
Find some grass, Ben. You got it. Here we go.
Palace working out of the stretch with the bases loaded. Another 0-2 pitch on the way. That one's upstairs for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes to Ben. That pitch high and in. Somehow Fermanak got a piece of it, fouled it back. So count stays 1-2. Palace comes set. 1-2 pitch, fouled away. Battle here by Ben Fermanak.
Good job, Ben. Find some grass, Ben. Here we go.
Be nice to get a couple of runs here before the 7th inning. 1-2 on the way. This one misses inside. An even count, 2-2 to Ben. Here's Palace with the pitch. This one a fly ball right behind second base, and the second baseman comes up with it. Teton making the play for Buffalo, and the Tigers strand 3 runners here in the 6th. 3 outs away if they can keep Buffalo from scoring from a win here. Tigers with a 1-run lead, 9-8 on the CNA scoreboard. Back with the top of the 7th right after this.
Tired of feeling stuck? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward. We have checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Now is the time to grab every opportunity and enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. Start today at www.pvbank.com. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448. Welcome back to Nida Field in Douglas, Wyoming. The Single A East District Baseball Tournament in Douglas until Saturday now, I believe, since we had all this rain today. Desmond going to try to close the door for the Tigers here in the top of the 7th. Torrington with the 1-run lead, 9-8. As he'll finish his warm-up pitches. Due up for Buffalo's Teton, Abel Teton, the second baseman. Brought in Desmond. To try to get the win here, 3 outs away from a W. A long road ahead for the Tigers to try to get to state next week in Sheridan. First, they got to win this one. First pitch. Downstairs for ball 1 from Desmond to Teton. Brunkhorst on deck and Spangler in the hole for Buffalo. This pitch fouled away. And even count 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch waved at for strike 2. Desmond, the lefty, out of the windup. This one fouled back. Good battle here from Teton from Buffalo. See if Desmond can locate here on the 1-2. Kicks and delivers. This one fouled off. One and two the count. Here's the pitch. The curveball in there. Got him looking. Nice pitch from Aiden Desmond for out number 1. Brings up Chase Brunkhorst, the right fielder for the Buffalo Bulls. He's had a good day today, 2 for 2. 2 singles, and RBI squeeze bunt back in the second. First pitch, a ball. 1-0 on the way. That one's in there. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. The 1-1 downstairs for ball 2. This one waved at for strike 2. Spangler on deck and the leadoff hitter Camino in the hole. 2-2 on the way. That's in there. Got the inside corner. Another backwards K for Aiden Desmond.
Batting number 35, Levi Ellis.
Tigers 1 out away from surviving here They win this, they'd take on the loser of Douglas and Sheridan, who have yet to play. We're supposed to play right now. We'll have to move those games to tomorrow. Second pitch waved at for strike 2. Spangler 0 for 3. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball just missed. Nice spot there from Aiden Desmond on an 0-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. It swung on. A fly ball into right field. Hibben diving for it and can't come up with a play. Ball is fair. And Spangler on board after the 2-out single. So the Buffalo Bulls still breathing here. Runner on first, 2 outs, and here is the leadoff hitter, Bryce Camino. Who is 0 for 2 today. First pitch in there for strike 1. Desmond comes set. This one swung on, lifted foul, out of play. So Aiden Desmond 1 pitch away here. No balls, 2 strikes to Camino. Desmond with the pitch. Ground ball to Fermanac. The flip to second on time for out number 3. And the Tigers come away with a win here. 9-8 the final score on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. And again, after all of today's rain festivities, I'm not sure what the schedule looks like for tomorrow. But the Tigers will have the loser of Douglas and Sheridan. And should that loser be Sheridan, the Tigers would have to win their next 2 to make it to state. But they live to play another day. They'll play tomorrow. And I think I talked with Coach Jones before this second half of this ball game started. And he was thinking tomorrow night sometime. We'll try to get a schedule out to you. Watch our Facebook page. We'll try to share that when somebody posts it. Also, I would assume Torrington Tigers baseball would have that on their Facebook as well. But we'll be back here in Douglas tomorrow for more baseball at the Single A East District Baseball Tournament. Again, the final score, 9-8. The Tigers win it against the Buffalo Bulls. And that should do it here from Douglas for the day. Thanks to Chris Jenkins hanging on with us throughout the day through this rain delay. Thanks for keeping us on the air back there. We will be back here tomorrow night, I assume. Again, as I mentioned, check our Facebook page. We'll update you on when that game time is tomorrow. But that'll do it from Douglas. We'll send it back to the studios at Cinch Country KGOS.